Unia mamenchia papa. Ono de who say registration no frase na week na mu de me kan be.
Yeah.
Na me kotra na nim na be ko be say eh say wo adwuma e. Because they na what why you say. Oh what dumped in jail. And they course every constituency touching every executive. You cry just 187 constituency officers. You cry per those. Na would they times 4 plus additional 3 constituencies. There's in fact a party Samri Mira Miji de Senya CC no ma MPP say you be here no. You be here na Jumaden, you be here na Hofama. Na send ye nyina da bie kosukam. Nim se mripam. Ghana fo bebre betinase. Na party no betinase. Na ye nyame asisi no say onyo no. Nyame de no bewe ama party no. Even da bia make say bono is the mesre no. O ye ne hihye bia onfa yenka ho. Na ne time bia so awa lot ni odi betu kwan ni odi be ye campaign no. Ne campaign time no onfa bono is tinka ho. Be here no. Na enchia His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia, the incoming president. In fact, when you pack can ho just total to away ni nyina no about 20 days.
Yeah.
Na what the check is say bi mako Ghana nyina be 1 year. Na apako just 20 days. Na ne wo hwe ne ho nkomodi wo Ghana. Sane Ghana fo bi afrase tena ni so ade hunase. Na ubi sabinuma one policy every party member e won ase I confusing to the whole country. To ne onim Bono East ye kra be di Germany say memfamfa so wo fidie eso. Na ma ndisi mpanyimfo nte ase yesrebe 24-hour economy they say they ate ase. Tima mo nchirechire mu bio. Be atiase. Is it a Ghana ni bia so tia? Is it a atiase? Nti mo bia enchechire mu bio.
Pudon ndira na.
Da binye pudon ko a. Nura de kra na be na be se no kra. National Youth Organizer no. Lawyer mu ya. Was say ye be run 8-hour shift 3 times a day. To be obey adwuma bia benya 40 hours a week, meaning Monday to Friday. But within the 40 hours now, be away within 3 hours no. 8 hours, you be saying 2 days off. Additional 4th shift album. Minim country where we are say had the adwuma say 4th shift. Wa bra 8 hours. Nti no ade no mfa ba bia na ye discussion bi. Epie ya ye ba. You be can say in fact. Yemfa means be man national leadership of NDC hunu say 24-hour economy they say yesrebe yatiase mo bia try so be chichirim bio send ye buy ye dru na ye penisa
and okoka nwen say ambulance
yeah yi Krista so MP aguna also 24-hour economy they say we yare na ambulance de nwen abefa say onim I've taken about 12 different explanations nipa na nka mi gidi say esese omo na ekasama nationwide communicators etie na omonso so ejina so ekabi ekire yen no omokra de ne ye more confusing. Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, self-imposed corruption advocate, or say about airports. President Mama seen 24-hour economy no so be see airports be brave. Unfortunately my honor ya nyanti ase no yi Emma lady na host no bisa na say no, are you actually explaining 24-hour economy? Was say I'm coming there want me nduru ha na program no end there Felix of Uzukwachi of all say about wachi I beton anadwo host to know etwe adwene so say it's about the market or say they will induce the market. This a me nim say your mama de aduro bi ba me the 2 o'clock amenum bi na koma de me na me koda na manum say na be able 2 na 3 am na 1 am akombe de me na masori abakwan ho abepe wa chi ato na no ye liter say is about sending lice to farms. Then now no papa bi peace FM so try say wo chirim or say it's about cassava plantation Who do we are 6 months and the 24-hour economy no nyadwuma because we am nyame nsuo ne awia. But who to know 24-hour no start wo obi bedwa banchi na anadwo. Obi betwi sa anadwo. Ba bechi no so betimi achi na anadwo. Until the more they try to explain, the more it becomes confusing. Then I make us a Ghana for say, young for the case is on Emma, Canema, Panini, and this in Panin for non say 24-hour economy say the Yatias. Because Yenami, what to crime baby, Udu China, what is snake restaurant? Say, had the Ubenya word we are near D. But mean TV as a baby, I say, Ujata restaurant, auntie, say, Jata export. The name baby, because say, had the see we Jata pa. Be I would say there are laws in many countries. By Ghana, under a certain political leader. You buy or money at the acquire export. Until me so be register yen be there. But me say if it's about wild animals there. Many men are nakasa media sibi mayen dragons. So ne be
David Wache no.
Yeah, mayen dragons.
Ah, interesting. Nana Prempe ewa ha. David Yanshasi.
We keep saying say Dano me make a statement to be say no precedent in the history of Ghana and even most around the world mampania hodo aba otia konwa so na ne man maka say why ya de pa tie benya kura nka umfre konwa so da binsi every president echo elections ne man mahunu problems wo ne ho actually the Ukraine governance mrewie no one hwe na tag an yede ma no no enye kura president Kufo in 2008 ye no te sebi ono de obaye no kura no pen kura wan to bi amagana but the next afo no ebo no abaso. I'm telling you say Nana Akufo-Addo will go down one day to compete to be one of the best president Ghana ever had. Na makacho say we enye kasa na enye mra nebo e show working ye fa ne sectors ene ye fa judiciary no ye fa the infrastructure aspect esopa ye betimi akọ no say health na yakọ all the other sectors within the judiciary but infrastructure sector ye start here free logistics. Ansana nanado ebeye mampani. Not the whole of Ministry of Justice and the Office of the Attorney General. Kasa no mu yusu ni Ghana nyina enu 30. But here were two important divisions. Omo na eboa Ghana pa mrata omo chikese. Legal aid eye baako. In a Council for Law Reporting eye baako. Onia legal aid Ghana for nim eye adwuma all over the country. No mo cast or mo won Ghana nyina ye 9. 4. Last one eye new na ewompa ye ne President Kufo Tomo 2006. Tiamrana na Akufo-Addo ebedi president naka nanya 11 years. Omo ka na ye monopa legal aid 2006 na President Kufo Tomo. Council for Law Reporting no omo ka sinyina ye mienu pe.
Council for Law Reporting.
Law Reporting. A whole sector in Ghana emra and establish omo emra ta achiri na omo ka ye mienu. Last one na eye monopa and President Kufo Tomo 2008. So 8 years of NDC, legal aid, Council for Law Reporting, and your motorbike a free NDC in few more. Within 7 years, 6 months now, Nanado government, Kasia Attorney General Department Atonkwabro 120. Under this current Attorney General, Godfrey Yebo Adamin Kwa time no, what to 91 vehicles. 91. na onua obi be bisa say na legal aid in the Council for Law Reporting omo hia de ma small report bi 2022 Ghana fo enya asem awaresem ya ne yeba asem bi ne maame family issues eco legal aid a omo hia aban lawyer for ho moa na ye 12,509 cases o ese omo solve ewo Ghana ha we wa wo pe bia no 2022 budget page 167 is there 2023 legal aid inquiry receive 4,580 cases 4,580 under them na omoye ADR alternative dispute resolution omo receive ADR for 7,934 cases. Way 2023 budget. But we own him. No question pa ni say before Attorney General way and Nanado and Nanado abaye beba no. Unya say wohwe Ghana pa courts. Na uhunu sani ebitie ne yeka se aha ne yekogi atentene ne na ne expose niema wey ma Ghana ye former Chief Justice Madam Sofia Akufo mro beye attorney Chief Justice na ofato ne ho se 2018 obeto Ghana nyina ba bia ye frɛ ne se court na court wo bia no obekɔ ho no wakɔ sani a hotie na onua areho na asefim because me nya kwan ne kobi e wo bono east ti me kai say e ma 2019 budget state of the nation president promises ma me no kokwa me down so a oban no but the report to abrand say kwan no nye kura nti say oye ti because of ma me no nti no sa kwan no obey onua okoye no ni ohunu ye ne say na most courts in Ghana roof no enyunu nsuo to a court
dan no nyunu
enyunu 2 ceiling no bebre apro timo di asema bitimitigu 3 louver blaze any frames ai wo mu no na bebre tutu ti judge ti ho di asema utwama hu ba no de akura na nka enye case because course no be a pavilion This is ka obi de ye dan na ni louvers abubu no enye news because obi de kura de wonama uhunu result ho onam nsa mrepa mu de ye be show bi a kire bi floor no bi na tutu court dem a judge te ho no dan no mo tutu ba bi wo ho a na walls no be ye say 25 years ye mpenti da dan no bi na bi ye show bi a ube say bi a colonial building and nya renovation da because say na ado dan kwakufu ado beye mampani ye will be also a ye say light wire say o nyina no I spy ni mra twam nti bi o a so light na enso bi o a wote wo say ya adwuma na adum bi o a fine nya adwuma na judge te ho ye adwuma e na ye wo omo washrooms de ori amini bo sheba betimi aboa ya on my end the old buildings nim so hwe a obehu sane na bitie furniture benches pa normal bench ya manfo de tena parliament yi bi na course no bi eyusu ene your court bi wo ho a papai good onianti this way state of courts na e wo Ghana fortunately we dey cross say was here do hwe a ubehunu
there also no ye Temakot
back no.
They also left no.
Yes.
And they wanna say no Atebubu.
Yes, Atebubu ho. And no ase left down pa
Kukum court and a bench na sisi wo no.
Yes. Erikopoku capital no.
A constituency.
Odi regional minister, we the MP for over 16 years. Near what top right? another tema court.
Tema, he said it's a packing crater.
Yes.
We wish I want more. Now, it be able to now go as you.
Do what is a catch us a docket I know. But what are
the
I come you know. Near one fini hono. Eh, go
so.
High court no.
High court now say abo apata
Pavilion
as a canteen.
Pavilion no. Go so high court no.
As a senior high school be canteen.
Near one
high court.
High court go so.
High court.
Go so high court.
Yes. Near was any Nkransa court.
And there's a bench. As a teacher,
you got the next one. Nti oni awo hewe a near to aso yi. And also so na abai. Near di kan no wamfie. Near wasoro no.
Me pacho o right side the top right. Na ehwe edem ho form ho.
Na eno na chi no.
Baby a justice.
Yes.
Atenten ni.
Near one free no. Eye tuobodom
court.
Tuobodom court. Court we. Ma me no gina ho ama order. Say within 1 year. Oman sit down e bedru ho obeyi court na free the whole district. There was here no Sampa
on your right
Sampa,
and then Tuobodom on your left. Where Sampa court.
One man church afi no water.
Hey.
Yes. That's the state. What shall you you? You hope you. Where ne tono. Nti wo hwe baby a boni baby a oti no. One obi court no judge bi akonwa na oti so no.
Abo
aflawo no. Abo
ho. Na aflawo
ho.
Na edidome wo ho. And then Joloputi na
Peki Akachi na ojina after the ordinance onu ahwe bi o.
I see.
Yes.
Hey. There was a form.
Yes.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
And no Tema district court.
Now
Tema.
Ma me ma say omo ayetie ye no. Say na ebe ya obi ndoubt we no. Upese who pictures we nyina Google Judicial Digest. Ghana court wo Google Judicial Digest. Volumes ahodo nyina obenya adaje a ekwa akosi volume 12 as we are talking now. Nti volume 7, volume 8, volume 9 nyina ye maame Sofia Kufu Abreso. And from volume 11 ani yebo Abreso. Toko no ba no ne de ma abonten.
Okay.
Nti we ye hwe district court Accra Center. Kintampo ho. Okay, no yeah, sorry dear no.
And her curtains now when I say first and not the crossbar. Inside there we did try down you know.
Court no.
Wa
court no. Wow, regional capital. Regional capital wa. Na tema di hwe wa no.
She o Kintampo na hwe soro ho. Mo se suru ni nyina tutu.
Hwe wa district court and a one fini no. Na wa circuit court
and a wa hwe akonya na si wo no. Me ba jo o hwe a form na de wo form pa no right. Enkonya mi na si wo.
And ye wa circuit court no. And we no and na eye the state. Bo hwe ba ko a troye wa ase no. Eno 4 pen e wo soro. Ye benya ne na mekan. Ti ma me no yet ato we nyina wieye no. Na in fact ba bia o ma order. Say assembly no within 1 year. O man see new quarter. Near a rented premises bia that's we old say no. Obey court na free. Ti Tuobodom there. I was there. So quickly as I say ahemfo no assembly MP Asia na omoye emergency court construction. Ti ma me no ma order no. Onua na ko wie ye ne say after ne tour no nyina no. Who says for local government act na section 12(3)(h e wo mu say ss assemblies ebuama judiciary enya ba bitena. Ti ma me no based on this no ma orders. So assembly bia wansi wo de obese aba to bi o obedru net se na yete na obeyi court na free o. Ti ma assemblies no be started. But no abedru ye no. No yes and no. Ordinary to assemblies no nko aso it will fail.
Yeah.
To amonya report. No mo ye full report. Ti na capture all these pictures. na ohun say omo hia 207 courts emergency. That's how baby omo wo no. E no kra ka ho bi na ama lawyers in person be judges. State of condition of now we say we private practicing lawyer. Near point to judge. Say court na wa say court wa. Motivation be ni wom. Nti woye na no 160 no communicating assemblies no say out of 207 160 no there obia force to say obefiri bibia se na na say ordinary report no ko na government be ba be so wase kra waso wase the cabinet emo instruction say they should bring their own prototype of court design omope the what about prototype no ho mo ye report no mo de ha onua we ha ne report no chro ye
hey
court no bi no the report no near ma wa
na court na ye red and yellow so
a old classroom block but who say what can you say ya na say ye na nke ye de abetena ha ka people will say enye no kre na ye ka no but me say wa wutie ye bia no Google Judicial Digest or more report to you the only report or the command government no bi ni ti near more identify all the courts are okoye no and na ye dodo na waris 1 to 9 I to IX.
serious roof leakages, rotten ceiling boards, damaged louver framers and blades, poor flooring, dirty walls due to lack of painting, overaged electrical infrastructure, damaged plumbing and drainage systems, poor furniture for courtrooms and offices, cracks in the walls of the building.
Yeah. Number 9. Ma me so fire akufu ko Ghana nyina court no.
Ti there was ho bi na court.
Nyina court. Nti onu am say we no. Wa wo pese wo hunu no. Because say you are tempted not to believe.
Yes.
But where you nyam me na me kotro you. Judicial Digest. Enra na dwobesi na no pay me kind mako 9 different reports ubenya pictures ni nyina wom. I took all the pictures from there now uwie we na na oye any comprehensive report the command presidency then they took it to cabinet to omokwa onua final report no ne say na oman no here under emergency 207 courts to replace all these ones. Afei, ye hear 541 bungalows for judges and judicial staff. Tina judges and magistrates in Kwan was here on here 381. Now 160 are here for senior staff of the judiciary. The way na maameno de kwe and a president at the two local government ministry and him. Through district assembly's common fund. No, I'm saying here, they want to intervene. During 2020 State of the Nation address, President Steti say, Omaino take emergency measure. Now you see 90 courts. Now you see 100 bungalows for judges. Yet to say, Ubekaya. Agenda 111 started with 88.
Yeah.
But if you say a failure assessment, we are made near 101. It's a Brosaba, we are 2 minutes for being come home. Well, you know, the same. President stating 90, no, a channel moves in your agent, say a bino yono. 120. 2 years 90, we are 30 bikura or rot no to me in free. The president boldly, Emma local district assembly common fund administrator. Yema me arena to she ado. Na mampanyini de shenensa under supervision of local government ministry. No, almost 120 house courts. And almost 150 residences for judges and magistrates. Na oni awunim. Adie we Nana do aban deliberately esi 120 but in all aban no say odi aban nyina aka ho a esi court no ko abro 150 why mra maame no call rounds no or was specific districts bi a or man instruction ma timeline say edru ho na mo nsesa mo court na obey court to afri krum ho dim fan say techman north me botu bodom omo asi omo court ansa na maame na atoshi album kentampo sine de atemubu sine de and about 30 districts in Ghana taking up the challenge omo na immediately now omo ska kakra through DDF to omoje prototype no do kwa kentampo court president bieno August 2020 wa maame na atoshi project no start 2021 August afianza your president ever campaign for 2020 elections no be a kentampo de no atemubu de e assembly na ankasa na ye say na make tobodom the assembly na ankasa na ye was ano be 30 but the abaya sheda say deliberate intervention yenko sidan eye 120 now otwem ye nu pepepe ne kina 13th of this month in ye be a high court wo techiman storyboarding ha a course no e be 20 be a high court be ade o see the storyboarding toria say see aye kase aban si 120 deliberate say me intervention ama judicial service courts in Ghana what about me ama ya pictures no be new courts no na oria ntieni prototype we abato
it's a quarter aban is sitting here.
Yes.
Okay.
But design we no mo ye de come aban. Nti assemblies no bebre a no mo wo ska mo start here no. Starting with the same thing. Do Kentampo court na. Enye different from the aban bie no. But abadwen say can we no ho.
That's what I said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said,
Omiko mebu akwase ya besi bio.
yes. Nti say.
Yeah.
This is the design. Ah na do aban si we no nko 100.
100.
Hand we nko 100. And then ya abro sign we 20. The way ni bie ba ko techiman no. Na no na otwem yenu ne kira. Ye bie techiman de for high court. Go so one de damango one de na rigu one de sehwi so one de na dambai one de new regions ne de anti oriana no ye bie nti sei bo she mpacho ma we nyina ho kakra oni ahwe report om de come aban no ni so this is the prototype almost send man government say no mo pekos no say aban betumi aye am omo de a nti design way a ye de asi court na na do aban asi 120 a ye bie no enye aban no ene hwe type no court na na se ne omo penu ni judicial service no omo koye omo designs be na aban se ya so ti we no na aban asi 100 am omo na ne ye abrosan no aban asi 20 onua the 120 course American once me ye ka say no ye be more than 105 in fact chief justice ani yeboa ono na be inherit this report ma me so for yakufu ye adwuma we nyina wie ya what the report ma aban no na ne mre so ye to ono de na bre so de obehuru problem no e na o professor solution e na ni yeboa be take over e na ono mom hwe ti justice ani yeboa nko ano e commission 67 ansa na woko ma me Gertrude e bai we munu nyina ye information awopa woko any of the recent state of the nation address near why we 2024 there we 2023 over 2023 they are page 14 over 2024 are page 8 president stating nyina mra ekoso and the figures kept changing because ye kona no mako say district bi there there uja no wa enye there there ayefa meka ho na ye ya oni oni masem dai wo but bia aban si court to die we bibia no osi bangalo ma judge means what in here but bia all the 120 courts aban si no we si bangalos ama judges e ka ho ya attached Munche uko body no ho abon say ho. And aside that those 120 no. Districts are ebo mo ho so a omusibi no. Abaya kosi bungalows na mo.
Okay.
Oma na me koya oma instructions
bungalows
of
yes
government akosi and ama bungalows na koya 150. But when you add it to her, President Kufuor Abreso no introduce bibia na Ghana nyina yenim say yes Supreme Court ye baako. Ye Court of Appeal ye baako. And na President Kufuor introduce disseminate you know say ye pese ye ma decentralization bam. Nti Court of Appeal de ombetena parts of the country to introduce Kumasi, Cape Coast. Says here, you can say, your Court of Appeal sitting, Kumasi, Cape Coast, who Kufuridia, na Tamale. Bani na ekosuni. Say, oh, appeal case biya would be qua. Baby, I'll bet no. Omotanasi the last week of the month because of financial and accommodation. A reason obi a pese uhu a ubetumi a Google President Commission's Court of Appeal Judges Bungalow in Kumasi. Uhu ne na Chief Justice speech no. Ne second paragraph ne hia pa ne say eye ne de. Se mampanyina be yina de so abaako afiri ho. Fi say cases on appeal apply sa wo outside Accra because judges no nyina atenkran. Judiciary no ni skake say that be obetumi am wotu kwan to oma program omo say Court of Appeal judges every Accra only the last week in the month. Enti say Tamala they pay their transportation per diem hotel. Na oma betna Tamale be 2 days. Oma ba Kumasi be 3 days. Cape Coast 1 day. Be a ho sana no moye. Na at a very expensive cost to them because her transportation from Accra to Tamale definitely they will use flight in and out per diem hotel accommodation one small Court of Appeal judge what do you mean call guest house man it's a proper hotel nti ema omo breaki Court of Appeal sitting outside Accra for about 3 years because na cut to them na ni ebo asoko hunu president them are president unu yapani President John Ajikum Kufuor edi decentralization in the court system no ba no wakosi Court of Appeal complex kese Kumasi. This research in every review say some Court of Appeal complex e wa Accra President Kufuor this year obi in 2008 Court of Appeal complex e Kumasi. President Kufuor is here. Inti ani ye bo speech or head at the shame at the commissioning of the bungalows. Inti opese judges I be ye more the whole of the northern sector 8 regions Bono East Ahafo 5 northern regions plus Ashanti 9 no opese nka judges no Court of Appeal judges e betena wo ha no omuntu Accra no mo metena Kumasi no mo de to tumfo anim open man yi na wonim se mpuntu oba no prime land say danyame no tumfo yi 7 acres unia 7 acres ema Ghana aban say onfansi adan ema judge fo eno ena mampanyini dia beye the Court of Appeal village ewo Kumasi ha obiene October last year your judges no nko bungalows no 4-bedroom apartments no nko 20 do you know ya can be can say 20 houses that be your 3-bedroom apartments to 6 for directors at the Court of Appeal your a guest house ewo ho a say judges no binya guesta obetumi amanako each of the 20 bungalows no a 2-bedroom apartment attached to a bungalow be a unya pictures ni ya esisi ninchen ya so wo be a security and now gardener be and now house helper onuntra the main building or to that apartment no omo swimming pool ho omo gym ho onua fully furnished. This is a court of appeal judge be court na ho a ne ohia ye watade
na what the
everything is there. Oshaba my area pictures no be kakra me gidi say ebema nipa no bebre tennis court wo ho, roads well paved, asphalted, now a community. But how many people know this? When say yeah cause any did way obedwin say your mama green book mu Photoshop abusanfo amutie we ya de Kumasi he ya danyame mampanyina bebie
okọ regional minister office wa ma menka ne sa no mu hunu yi okọ regional minister office wa
anaju say na hote judiciary na ohwe how fittings inside the individual buildings no tia well bohu say so these are the individual buildings akrubia for a judge nyama mpanyini nti o meme ne wunti for atentini ni nti niema binary amaye no that is the court of appeal judges village ewo ha onua ye free sa courts and accommodation for judges na. The next the Minister of Justice himself and Attorney General mampanyini na nado beye Attorney General and Minister of Justice 2001 no dwene say ba bia Ghana yeah the whole of Attorney General department ba bia ye patent ne oman no gina brane edi bone ho ban wo mra kwan so no the whole department no is not fit for purpose. Na Kufuado and President Kufuor Kasaye as minister, the President Kufuor ma order. So omunsi new office complex for the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General. 10-story block. Onya President Kufuor Frabaimu no na diner do 25%, more or less like the structure, skeletal structure. Esi ho. Oje ba betimi ama ya hwe because me say skeletal structure 10 NDC 8 years. Onya, there is it.
So J Kufuor a free
abam na J Kufuor ye duru ye.
Bia no aye duru ni.
Wa nya hwe wo ho no kwe. 8 years of NDC. Cement bag ba ko pekora o manso anko hoda. Di dan no si wo sa amfie nwotwe. Ko sise na na
ya de na emu angumpu.
Ko fise na na dan ko Kufuor do beye mampani. Oba na no start here. The first 4 years no there what just 10% ne ka ho completion. Timra current Attorney General about 2021 na 36%. And now ye ka say ye wie a commission Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice I move to the Law House complex of Ghana.
And this is it.
This is it. Would you say send the bear TV be hu you other pictures no ba on be hu say na esi wona. So I send your net here now, pepe. That is it. Law House Complex. No. Today under Nanado Danko, there is it.
Really?
10-story block. Ne Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. Diana Nado Siamo. Oria, where free set Ghana buying. President Nkrumah established Ghana Law School in 1958. Nkrumah started Ghana Law School, no started here, no 20. That's the capacity of the Ghana Law School that Nkrumah started. And no crown na Ghana by why LLB when you senior lawyer be a lecturer be ano. Or to the history of the law school in Ghana. Me lecturer Ansasari, former rector Ghana Law School, Mount Crest. A lot of history. Unya ne mra na na do beba obeye mampani 2017. Hey yo na anu ye. Na law school capacity. On to me students more than 300 in a year. Ghana Law School.
300
in a year.
A year.
Nipa school no betumi afa no. The partner school be to me a fan. And now ye can say last year nipa graduate year 1,092. This year almost 1,500. It's not just for nothing. Yeah, can say president has spent the $4 million to get a block just there as temporary. Now between their expansion. But yeah, can say yeah, you know. Now do I buy a fresh law school? Law school. And they cry ni makola o. University of Ghana campus. Any business school na to be a wafa Westlands. Ako pie Madina bia no. Okwa ewo ho. Kesi a big yard a contractor wo ho ye adwuma gidi. Niema ewo no nia. 1,500 conference room, multi-purpose conference room. Afei 1,540-seater lecture theaters. For convenience, person party tare so they actually share with them.
Lecture hall nipa 40 bit matran sa 15
and a room. Afei rooms are larger lecture theater bit for nipa 500 mienu. Eka ho. Hostels, modern executive hostels, 50. Asara ka tell you. Obi a wutie yen bia no, obetumi a Google President Castle for Law Village. This is the extent Akufo-Addo's government has invested
in our
all
judicial
the courts are shown the first, Mienu wom Nkrumah buildings. Miaka ne precedents over the years. Now we read the Mameno report now. Or see some of the court buildings, buildings are community no mo bi ampe.
And the air court.
The Jayama court for na high. That's the description I want to Lord digest no more. The report or the command by no. Or say some of the courts are buildings are colonial buildings. Abrofo ne sitting mu. Anasa abrofo ne si ya no mu ye bibi wo ho. Omutu kwaye no community ni bibi a omode ye. It is a judiciary for community no say person the court ba ha. Also omunko fa building we. And they don't make any attempts, either government or traditional council, say they renovate those buildings for you. That is how come what this 9-point report no come out by no. So these investments, there are some buildings. Yeah, and I said, we need pictures and I don't want to talk to it. I have to get the concrete thing. And also so Judicial Council in the report, ASA Omusi no Accra. We say government has bought a land. The same village here, Osima Court of Appeal judges were no. Osibi wa Denta ma Accra Court of Appeal judges. So maybe some who say we vote for a purpose. Yen sorry answer me kotwaba because about that is why choices. Me wo ho kwan se me choose se me pe wei me mpe wei. Me pe wei free se me to aba mfa so ba so. Endra ishia garages for me. I told them say. So be catch o say ahokyere ni ho a we trofo. But upon ahokyere we no Senya ban we na wo ho aka obetua school fees.
Yeah.
Senya ban we na wo ho aka obeto suku atade. Senya ban we na wo ho aka obeto house dress. Senya ban we na wo aka wo ba okode wanya ska ma no kura wanya ni da so to okodu school ma at least obenya aduane ba ko adi. Upon everything we are singing ekomu no Ghana so komu bi. Nanso so yenhwe yenhyehyeye no ayeyo. Ene ne anisade hu na ye kandifo no de ato. Na fe yenhwe se aba me koto yi. Mfaso be ne wo mu mame. This year ide choice no ebe ye clearer because obi had the message atodwa. Basis from now to December. apart from the meat that will be added to the skeleton. Flag bearers, no, obiya nsema wakana ni swadi una wakana dada. Nabia ni manifesto no, yadi west yishishe mama na explanatory. Ni yadi ne adjoins biya shishe muno. Obiya proper vision for the country. Odi atu jwe. Iti afe na SSS sa amire. Yehwe say, is it the different opinions? And they be explain it 24 hours na ma yen wo. Omo manifesto num. Ana say ya de foforo bi na eba. Ori onim. Ni enti ameka sa ne say. Why we are still confused? Na ni omo kan ye ntia se no. Kire say ye ni future bia e wo the opposition no mu. Ori minim book we me dey aba happen. Key policies announced by John Dramani Mahama. Key policies. Nyame nam tro ye. We NDC for document. Key policies announced by John Dramani Mahama. 69 policies. Onya, who read the bia policy pa bi ne se me be change university din. Na sabe, Dramni ba what central market. Opa change KNUST. Ye na ye UST a. Ye be ni KNUST no. Central market ni ba no minim fa so aba so ama no. This a man panyini bi se o man mu ayedene. Me ba besesa niema. Wa bra wadi man panyini pen na records aye kan. Die mi say hu nua. NDC 8 years. They built the law complex. Professor Mills, not John Mahama. Do we say John Mahama records in judiciary? You're saying this year he said the judiciary network bar. Ghananews I won't say. Say yatentene ne ayepe. Ne nyina yatimi anya hobambo de atena se ne yedi gyina so ato abade a. Aban ni anampanyimfo ya ejina nei. Why na obenya adidaso woni mu se. Sa oto abama na obetimi amma wa hobambo e wo mramu no agina. Because I remember who said me woman say the day of commissioning short cutting for law court of appeal village wa hey man panyini the assembly to dwana bi a onua amanfo adwene maso was it between Adum and Bekwai or Obuasi send the Obon nana mebo no there is no court when am to come say
Adum to Bekwai,
yes,
in between,
yes, no court. Yamanam kayo president speech.
Oba be santation about.
Not was
This a new ones I yes be or that district.
Atasma swaba in share swa. Yenye bi atasma in share swa.
New ones to be
to be quiet and pass a code be any baby.
President kan yamanam kayo a report to a judiciary diamano. You know state say between Ajabin Accra and Amasamai, there is no court. President is still here. Now, Ono Chere say, he is not just talking to it as a president, but he is talking as a practicing lawyer. Nabrabo Odi Mrana Abodidi. It's in the speech. Obia Udia, who Google president's speech. Both shortcutting and commissioning of the Nyame village, you know. The Enyese Keke say, Abai Hotel say, Menkosi court to die. And a man minister court to die, you see my binumo. Be a only asem. But we hear court to die for attending in Inti. And until the president, I say, no say, every a doom could see Bequai court to Niho. Every Bequai who could see Obuasi court to Niho. On the Yaman here, Mentiho. Because of briefing, I know when you. No, state is from a Jabin court in Accra, meaning baby a Jabin to Amasamai, there is no court. Now, what's them, Wako course or ho, at the assembly of Hama Binom, when you move bra, Ghana for bre, the margin say, Obitian Young Quanta. No case. Nani closest of a high court. To all the route now, but there are communities, and courts are not supposed to be for districts or constituencies. Anuntina wokɔ court baako a be a building baako no your course be 6 na wom. Law court complex Accra 43 courts na wom. 43 wokɔ te sɛ Kumasi adu.
Yeah, appeals court.
Court of Appeal building no course a wom. But imagine say let's take President Kufuor's Court of Appeal building from here. Then let's take these judges bungalow from here. And here judicial system not to say Ashanti region. This course no kwano Ashanti region enya more than 24. New course here you see. Ashanti region kwa. You see me say what is ready ya commission 24. Akropon where ya
yeah
Ralph Moho. Ewo court by assembly no see a response to my no dear no. Nti also can report no. So utum a assembly no see. Mra ma no mind no I told you about 30 a respond. The rest no muniska. Let me have say you betima akwa assembly bi oba me regional. Your assembly to say Sini East. The whole month revenue assembly no nyina benya nduru 5,000. I'm telling you, you can call the DC. The whole month. To be busy na assemblies no can contribute to and say assembly contribution no hona yewo concessions. Where the any binti. Hey, even a whole place like Techiman North, which is so close to Techiman. Say yes and tosi beba. And na tia time assembly jintosi box bi akakra. And na tia bag bi akakra. Revenue they make in the whole month in 6,000. Yes, this is the state of some assemblies. The aban way no niema magic ni wonders are all in Ghana hano. Say, mimi hunu say ye ya said ye baako. See ebe Ghana for see ebe ye more. Hey, all that we have done here, every sector yayo. Me hunu government to be a wabruna na do danko Akufo-Addo aban so, even including in Nkrumah. We have handled comprehensively health.
Yeah, health. Yeah.
Nobody, no president ever in a bet to me the achievements in health. Upon say we be a Canadian who said your mama for International Maritime Hospital no Bank of Ghana Hospital in Canada win. Still, who to me found to President Danko Akufo-Addo. And Rami unu picture be pa urology and nephrology center I Okolibui. Baby Edru. A hospital on his own, but yes, within a hospital. 101 bed hospital. Your 400 bed maternity hospital were within Kolibu. These two alone, any of a military hospital capacity 500 beds. But Akufo-Addo can say a full hospital or the expansion of Kolibu. The same thing. When him say a confanochi dano buyeno, that be an can say 400. Now I'm going 555.
Yes.
Near work confanochi na ebuguye na yes in for front. Sana 740.
Yeah.
To President Buguyeno, near a 555 bed maternity and children's ward. A full hospital. Ukobabi a friend teaching hospital. Afari is a full teaching hospital. 500 bed capacity. But dime back up president in Wahano.
Oh, confirmation.
Confirmation also say afari. Capacity. Iti ye mo mejidi say ye woniema bebre wo ha etitiriu asante maimu. Because adie bia ban we ye bia no akese ne dodo ewa. No government ever and I started 10 hospitals in Ashanti region bakuda at the time. But today, I can say, Ashanti region called 35 hospitals ongoing, some completed. So, it's a juma, and yes, we walk Kumasi and Tia, catch us, Ashanti region, automatic said that we MPP. No, share Jumano. Not be how say. It is saying, yeah, win him. The day we'll get to roads. Mijidi said, roads, deliberately, I'm avoiding it because. One year, and people so be outside the region area because this government has been biased. There is no project ever in the history of Ghana, say a crime project. Nekesie drew to say Swami interchange with its adjoining projects. They say, "Who nam ye crime swa?" Anomanyi, Macro, and a post office. 3 flyovers when Kwani project on this one a region be almost. But I know attached to a major project. These flyovers are here when they have me noon start me and Sakura and start here, Report Junction start here, Crow from the end start here. But the air starting on adjoining to Swami Dieno. Projects on this one a region be just one. Today, Tamale is jubilating over the flyover, which is one of these adjoining the bigger one. But there be an Namkasabi ever to say, be a dear bear who value.
Right. My man, you are home.
Aywa.
Chairman.
Boko de.
Boko. Now, sir.
For na. Yanda for ni ashwefo nyina so ase. Baby a. Chairman to go be answer no. Yenka si Yankopon ho hira no.
Amen.
Na kwabra menna menia betu ni ase. On say
court.
Enra last week na make assembly say me say na me pe no. Over one ministry. No actually they are by na ye. Na ya show I say the pictorial evidence. No be ofia no ho. Me ban so no kan 24-hour economy no asem. Agobra me an kasa na menti ase na. Me nua baba kono me mate university Abigail. So NDC ni. No na chere ma se ma meti ase pa. Na se chere no ye simple denso. Or say once a 24-hour economy no. Economic policy. Said you want canon. Na the economic policy na se chere ni nyina say Ghana for poor mu ho asem. Ekoto aba ma Yira John Dramani Mahama. 7 January yesuro ni na. Komna ade bechi 8 January. So that singing room when you bet na ye complete house. But that's what you say. But yeah, pure economic policy. And you know, it's like a magic. And ya friend na ba na ebe ye bibia, you know. Yira Dramani Mahama is well, but yet Dane professor. And the whole singing room now team no. When you bet na ko Dane full house. Now the question is, full house now as I say benzo na dey kwa kosi ama. The man manager was say me ka keto ya in design center ya meeting. Ye pay one sem koto Obama Yira JDM. On the 8th me ka design center better than Land Cruiser. Oh no, was say son or mother match room because you are Dramani Mahama say politics no. You didn't truck a cranny, I can't crack a crack. Ain't you know? The crew woman say, I trust something now down on the brain. Ain't you know? A magic be no more by or money sikani and what didn't be on the baby beer. But 1% Ghana for who say, yes, it was shop memory. And no nana mini can say Jataya ye be minim a full crowd or dear a boaquamo was as it means a boaquahine wow papa Obama Kwame and Jatane as a boy honoma. So that's the meaning of the 24-hour Sabi NDC for I did that Ghana for Antia sensible Quora once a media may say I didn't hear me prior free SHS. Because I know she no me dance deal with me fee. Me mommy and son. I see her no, but I take her on the final year. Or no can't or mama start here no. Or qua mass. Come now we no. The 3 universities are gonna be a FANO. UDS, Legon, Ken West. And then the program of PSA into years one called University. The second one, or Pokuari. The third one, or Cass. Na, and also one, Guabrame, not the be a mecase. Ye money pound say free SHS, no. The economic freedom, my dear Mayen. Because, who said you via or what text is here, no. within that 4 years and a 3 years period, no, the sika anka I was as a parent, me invest in a crana and what me with SHS. No, once what share report on the Amaya. Yes, 2017-2018 academic year and nipa call free SHS no, it was 813,444. To also the next year academic year a year 2018-2019 a rise to 1.3 million. And do be here averagely no, you over 400,000 plus, and the increase averagely. Previously, now over here, average increase near around 200,000. And you go say, and then and grab 400,000 and your opportunity equal school free. Can you na ka ufo betu eskano? Na kan grab 200,000 pebi and normal ufo betu me tu amomako. Omonzo cross 200,000 plus na go back no. The possibility say benya drop out in the subsequent years due to financial hardship no and also on the chain. But continuously no, in increase from 2017-2018 academic year to 2022-2023. Now report number one say over 2.5 million students and they enjoy free education. I know you're far. I am Dana last week na first cars and me say yenye calculations near say or bia no babe ko form 1 every form 3 say what you exam say we onko pay university no na kasena nipa ba ko bia ya born no because the estimated amount now you see within this period no 12.88 billion Ghana cedis. And yes, the Kadada no 12.88 billion Ghana cedis. Now, me, because my assembly me interest in local government. Offer PIAC for a reporter before Nana Dudanko Akufo-Addo no. Now, the PIAC reporter, Sika ye invested in capacity building from the petroleum revenues no. I don't quite term this 12.something billion capacity building. Na capacity building over here no. Yes, training 17 workers at Cuba, training 72 one at Russia, training one. That's the cash on this kaketwa. But now the listening government had this amount of money, invested in individual houses. Now, so the question is, when a work Ghana or Becca say, Nifi, not even the nuclear family, the extended family, enjoy from free education. And the ones that I mean, beside me, say, many me one bra say, and get to an can almost enjoy Biana. At the time, me say Yura, Jumara, Dr. Duchum. Aye policy or they to parliament said this free SHS no I will say a national policy no I want to see cross I'm sorry they say kwabran say enye me system na emran ka still can me as I will be because ya jetuma it means that there is hope for Ghana kwabran ne can no open kra no matre fie so mo meboa wa just at a time we bet me nyankra be me say 9
yeah.
The whole kukum, the whole car, the old chu, a guy, but the course obenya back one. And he said, Nipper be say, ya bufo, say, dear, and pese, Nipper ya be enjoy. Nim die. A bro, now Cassan so cry enjoy be. And on dear Druby, but draw a bed deep man pennies, I be deep man penny be. Near running over 43 commercials. Said that free SHS is not doable. Me de kwamade bi ameka say, "Jay any end to a boss in church Ghana for mom the impact, the effect, the advantage, and I say the interest are Ghana for your free education so. Sebi omo bay say obi okọ phrases bia akọmra do so akra no obey 19-20 years onim za do start a free education ni bibia no obi ato abaze say e je say wo hunim die o mo bi mfa 5 cities me share Manchester dakam emfa ma no die kọmra me esaye me desaye me ho apa yesa STEM schools now you are standing to the basic education.
Yeah. Model schools.
Model schools, no.
Smart schools.
Smart schools. Yeah. At the part they say oh JHS 1 or JHS 2 no. Otimi eya was say almost kwaye smart learning. Creativity. Enti sebi enye sebi akwa no be wie school nkwa no kwaye doctor or kwaye lawyer. Or whatever, but engineering no ono abetimi de nsa ye bibi obeka so ono ankasa no nsa no adwumani even at the basic level kra no almost starting nyasa name di na kai wan say emaye omowo na nafia kobi secondary school etimi ye plain ma eno ankasa etukosoro komna won baby agana ye head towards no be to was on there and on ya de papa e dinka ye montungu ye better sa kofa sad bakweba apart from sir enrollment bam and this car spend the war e mo fry hu nyina no kobra obetimi won betimi a school ba ko a e wo Ghana sisi a enya infrastructure development not a single secondary school. Oh my Ghana because one day 7-8 years here ye koi onya a single development because me school pokuare and last week na you were vice president ne Dr. Duchum almost the smart project ne koi na hwe so mo to no obia tablets na nim na screen the board so ni esu ya de akobra hwe ne fe sanima we ne wose ma awofo ene abatan no ehu enfaso a ewo ho a yira Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e ba beto aso enti kwara make education dey me fa we ntwam wa woni a Dr. Steve Namo
yeah
won say BC fo ya mo betwe o ye mock e ma omo
okay
mock na ye no e both public and private schools. Yeah,
I see.
And crowd 2019. We mock no say, San crowd 2019 ya private and public schools a win share so no. Was some will be a customized mathematical set on the court exams. Tiami had my fear day or the Sage Median by Cosmo State Experimental. The same day now, yeah. Over 7 communities a wins here, so why bohos? Oh, baby, I was a could be in a hand over Ama, the opinion leaders. O call JH Kofor, secondary school, no more so here, photocopy machine, or top brand new one can see a pa Friday hand over a momo. O call African Fit, a year Kijas, Miami Crum Kijas, or Moscow dime bisu pie, or more bonaka half. Omodi abetu and so to roofing sisa and also Friday yes
represent their mom
I know dan chen kra mi kro mo de no kwada so on say su kese bi to dan saying a dan be 20 super and also omo roofing sisa and also provided at their mom we nyina ye dia ban no ye e dia boa ne manfo eno ti kwabra de make so nyina say we ye niema a wasa ye toa MPP aban so de bia meka se the president Kofo be ye no se 2008 election Ghana for ye nie ho aboro ene ye toa so a kwabranka ne bia nka Ghana e Ghana ni fabric anya hwe ne kia fabric anya hwe because ukro mu niema ekosui o ko hene na kwa akopɛ de
I'm a man for the Holland a passport to chat PhD holders in place.
Can you imagine? Edi kwa rami free say niema pa abana hyehyɛ baby adru no ye mistake esa ko find this ba yenka 2008 eni basa de Asante region be mobro asin obia because yewra mahama was say odisika kokko ebe yi akwan ma ye kra enye ye fe ni refi say sika kokko kese enso Asante mamu na wo empo twa kese pa meka me ofa alaji sani so wanti azese maka ne sa empo twa kese pa wo wiasim so di sika twa sika kokko ebi twa Asante mampo ba yewra dondoman mahama oye na ni nyina ya na nya wan wase wase ye wo short memories eno ntino politics the try and truck akra de no kro kakra and only 24-hour economy no entimi de mesra Ghana for say baby adru no yentoa MPP abane so yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwabra education wa no meti ni speech bi okoma was say the disability
people living with disability. Free tertiary education.
I'm saying wow. Kabra say oh hwe ye nuanum the disability na edi enti na so obi ko gina kwa ho say sebi ontimi 19 to ko sasade sebi ne sa ba ko achi akakra enti wo ko sasade yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say sade na etwam enti bo modern so be ko free education uwie basic eco free education uwie a tertiary no ono esa be ma scholarship if we say adi we ko bra yem pe na de mbiem ne yepe enti media message say de ya peke no kono ya ko ne sa every week bi ya no yenya one sector one ministry say de menu kan say on petrol better achieve road kra and then me bay so last week me catch bosom twekwan kwabra me ba me na so sa they say was a coffee job that so kwan so other side na no nyan we wagu abedru aputoja me tisi mu ana ma ba bedru before me krom da ban ano so adwuma kiti be short ina na aka no they say on so mu go so wonim say na ba bia makọ tenam ga say yakura si o but omo ko Cape Coast omo ko takrade omo fa omo nya be fa bosom atonsu odu aputoja no afa ebontem no akofa kokofu no atiese be kwa eti wono onekro onni traffic bi aso
right
ko na we ni adwuma pa ye nyina wo se di ho adanse
Dave me sorry na
sorry say oka na wan fan to bi ho obi badwene se bia wa he da se wo ye bias e bia won se me de ba we NDC green book no o manifesto so nyina wa green book no on judiciary omo capture only 2 paragraphs because mo anim say judiciary
there is nothing to talk about
eno kura no 1 paragraph about Professor Mills project do we heading na transparent and accountable governance eno ewo page 149 to benya issue na nkasa o page 151 onia me read the preamble no na say na mako judiciary no good governance, transparency and accountability are major planks on which President Mohammed's agenda for transformation hinges. Under his leadership, Ghana continues to perform impressively in global rankings in all major governance indicators, human rights, transparency, and rule of law. Government continues to create scope for the strengthening of state institutions, civil society organizations, and the media, which operates in a very free and open environment. First, a parliament. Second, a judiciary. Government has financed the construction of a modern multiple court complex in Accra to provide the judiciary with a conducive environment for the administration of justice. Government is injecting $5 million into the e-justice project. Already 3 video conference and telepresence equipment to enable the judicial service conduct face-to-face interaction with judges in Accra, Kumasi and Takoradi have been provided. It allows to promote participation in meeting both locally and overseas. This is the whole thing about judiciary in the NDC Green Book. A picture I'm provided here, Professor Moss, Dino. We can even still say your mama. In fact, we have a way. We muna judiciary marabi. We don't say me maso. Also then, Health Professionals Regulatory Authority Act. Omuna Internal Revenue Amendment Act. And no achievements and the judiciary. Acts or pass here. We catch us a while PPA 2024 budgeting. Now we acts are 20 January here when my last year and this year. But I don't waste time. Until a man cheda manko. Until the whole of judiciary Ashanti region. All the 47 constituencies. And answer about the 43 districts or assemblies. You miss I who say, dear what he and then this renovate court to that dark crab. Now I make your attempt to so busy. Oh, these are the questions I'm pressing beside you. Yeah. I say, the order than the order say no. Do say no. Na campus wise obesi fufrompo. So for judiciary, Ashanti region, NDC and Jomama, about 0. Nothing. Omanya fiwa. Tina make catch say, Omwanka say green book. Wa wo bibiano could be page 149 to page 151. A betcher on your more say, on judiciary. And not a single court say a bang as your mama dano 4 years. And then this year by about 8 years. Say I said that's a crowway court on yet. Tia Kosibia Momo. So my man benya atentene. Mampanina na do danko kufu ado edwene ho se. Free adum kosibe kwai. Court ni ho. Asante ma egu sa mpatamu ho adum to be kwai no. Kwan be ne be fa so benya atentene ne ama omo. Mampanyini bi edwene ho. Ba mampanyini bi eno nka na dwendwen ho. That is why ye bisa yen ho say obia djuma obeyo ene ye hwe so ne yatoa ne so. Tinei se wo asante man mu ha ene ye kasa fa atentene ne ho. Judiciary bisa ho say ade ben na megina so say judiciary and this tu anamon bi ti se meta o machi mo ba biewa ebebo asante man. And let's compare to and Peter make us say yeah bold. Every sector of governance. When him recently, nobody when him so bring hope to the elections. Economy. Economic indicators exchange rate. Yeah. And unfortunately, and Ramitier former president's speech be. He keeps lying and things say ono kasadia. And I'm saying this for be fan say it is anti. Sano be aso be fan. How did President Mama say all corner petrol gallon ye 14 cedis? Why is he lying? Me say we will take it to him, the petrol politics. Me say until say Ghana better a liter of petrol, 20 Ghana. This government has performed better than all 4 Republican presidents in the politics of fuel. I am prepared for any debate. Me say I am prepared for any debate. President Kufuor time 2001 or Jeffrey President Rawlings or na petrol gallon ye 7,200 and 72 pesos. Ni say petrol boarding pa. Ye beba abekura no. Emra ye free aban mu no. Ye wie bibia run of aba me yati petrol so no na gallon ye 3 60 pesos 36,000. Na liter ye 82 pesos and 8,200. Na bebro President Rawlings gallon so. You know what here? Yeah. President Rawlings petrol gallon a better so 2001. Na 7,002. It's not a liter. Just about 1.6 and now 16 pesos. Now okay 4.5 no bomonya 7,002. President Kufuor kono na petrol ye 36,000 and now net 3 cedis 60 pesos. na liter ye 82 pesos and at 8,200 NDC beje no 36 no omu free aban mu last increment ajo mama ye no na ban mu ansa na o free power 5 January 2017 obi a wutie bia Google 5 January and a liter kodru 4 cedis 20 pesos. The president Ron mama me free aban mu no na petrol gallon ye 18 cedis 40 pesos. 18 cedis 40 pesos. Na ne liter abebro president ku 4 gallons so by 60 pesos from 36,000 a gallon to 42,000 or 4 cedis 20 pesos a liter. It until say na nado aban yi so ye better petrol over 18 cedis 40 pesos no government in the history of the Fourth Republic and now so Ghana petrol mu ye as an anado aban. Me say MPP wa asem kana mo mayen kasa. We have to tell the people of Ghana because if I don't say on the no say akosoro nti akosoro. And this is power.
You don't ask yourself na ewo hin.
That is it. And to say Ghana for say aban bia ni wo betimi aka say me ba mabreso petrol nkosoro da. But rate a de beko mfie nwotwe no a wo wani da so say wo ba no rate a de ko. Nti nei is President Mama telling Ghanaians obedura ye beti petrol so afiri ne ewe abafam na wa hye yen bo say petrol nkosoro da na. No. On to me nkasa no no kura nim ne kwan fa so ebuma na ya so petrol mu. That's why I'm proving to you say Mama trajectory since President Rawlings eba Kufuor time. President Kufuor gina techima kura gallon at the final rally say Ghana petrol board no na 7,200 na 72 pesos. And this for Professor Moses ye de so meteodo drastically. President Kufuor ati so nyina so meteodo drastically no na 36,000. But man buy no free power no na 18 cedis and now 184,000. It is caro and name them 18 cedis 40 pesos. It is ansana. Me say obia utia unia to get it no. Google 5th January 2017. That was the last data. President Mama increase petrol 2 days no hand power man now.
After 2 days I'm gonna free buy money.
No increase petrol bo.
He was to 2 days also petrol. 2
Google
days
it.
all sign contract. 2 days all cut so.
Yes, I'm an
interesting character.
between first and 6th January. Adwuma your mama yes say odi be the next government na nimu ase no. Na e chen ye why ne 4 years ni nyina. Ration I didn't know say ne na no person ye. Within the same time no koponte Shraj boss, appointee NCC boss. Swear omu in. Within the same time no ko be University of Ghana hospital obi e no ka kire omu say aban no here 50 million to do the phase 2. Nanka no person oye.
So they assume the next government
no osre onimse obeye to onye. Na nado be no wakoji $50 million at the University of Ghana phase 2. Now can say in phase 2. Several buildings and this one person omotia say SSA ye kama Ghana 40. Now you show your mama pictures, the videos, and mra work say phase 2 and see your mama never did anything on University of Ghana. Professor Moses na kwaji niska wo Israel. Me wo video wa Dr. Kwabena for say ono ne science busiano. Kwabena was never a minister under John Mahama. When ni minister of John Mahama by mu.
John sign the answer say
yes,
under JE
we would take it as one of the tema catcher say you better to green book we. You better to. Na ye wie ni nyina ube hu say ne beka wo ma ye John Mahama achievement ni pictures.
Brother, yes, sorry now.
There's going to be a bigger press conference.
Oh, sure.
And I don't know.
And I'm looking forward to it.
The number now, and you say, me betan makase, me bad me dinipa 2 million, 1 million aba. I want the whole number to be present at the press conference. And he said, "The movie now, almost say watch out."
Watch out for part 2.
Watch out for part 2. They watch out very soon for the biggest press conference ever in Ghana politics. Me cancer on records because the number will be present. So mo bano. Our munina na be kanyam na me be kasa mo bi no bi aka say ba keke be bi amano no. Babra.
Opoma baby.
Kobra me si ni pe ba no. Mesro.
Ade
na ya na person pagya me na ko.
Opo ma baby.
Me pa cho da bi.
Me da say what about boa me na we be mama tie for mu am on this project ameye. Maybe the mama class. Me ba jo wutie me do me this favor, go to Facebook na search Eco Minds na me ba cho ko like page no na article bi me post no ho bia no, just share your view, your thoughts. It's about illegal mining and its effect on the communities and mining no cause ho honum na. Is it I dear mammy? Oh, what's about value to some mammy? Nah, Eco Minds Ghana. No, source from for diverse views. Facebook page in the Eco Minds Ghana. Save minds, save lives. And today, I just follow the page, you know. Na articles near share no just put up your comment you who views na you be compiling na abo medman na menye say the school no I had the pop me
say be den la ya pe atwemu
sa
atwemu ma go tia penalty
maybe den la ba ko ya china
this supervisor be and then I may so be ma green light say be you fa ko
me masamen ba ko den la ne ya china na mohana Dr. Lawrence Japan a corner Japan, a new supervisor. 3 days ago, I sent him a say, Mammy, Fred, yes, me prestation, I will tell me. Oh, yeah, the extension about the man, Mammy, dear, Mammy, Okra, who for our for so, you know, I said,